Hello and welcome back to Power Beyond, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live actual play where we're going through the Lost Mine of Phandelver and some homebrew content. I'm the GM, Joe, the Nation of Joe, and around me are the wonderful players helping to tell this beautiful story. Why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves and our characters, starting with Rossum down there.
Hi, Rossum. I play the high elf grumpy old rogue who's currently very unhappy with the kidnapping of innocent women and children.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Trij. Trij is a trickery cleric satyr who is ornery and but also very lovable. So yeah, and he just made somebody fall through a hole, so he feels a little bad about it. I think that's you, CJ.
Yes. Hi, I'm CJ. I play Wranran, the Wood Elf Rogue, who's a little bit reckless and is a little bit pissed that he fell through a hole.
That's fair. That's fair. Hi, I'm Osarix Franco. I play Nyapith Fenxiris, our dragonborn fighter. I think I fell in the hole. I did, but Nyapith's not really worried about that right now because life's all about some ups and downs, and it's just a matter of climbing out of the hole, which we've already done. So, like, who cares? Let's save some kids.
Oh yeah, you know the saying, in one hole and out of one hole and into another one.
Do they say that?
I don't know. It's something like that.
All the time.
Maybe it's about
Confucius.
maybe it was
Confucius
about
says.
frying pans and fire and all that stuff. Because
Yeah.
No, it's holes. It's holes.
yeah, when we last left off in this epic cliffhanger, the group had gone through. I'll be honest with you, it's about half of the Redbrand hideout. First encountering a Nothic, a creepy thought reading, not reading, kind of messes with your mind a little bit. A little creepy creature keeping watch at the front door. Well, the side door, the secret door that they decided to come into. They encountered a couple other folks around there, found some clever ways of dealing with that, and found their way around to what appears to be some sort of like crypt of the old manor. And just off of the side of that crypt is a prison. Makeshift prison, where as Kaine busts through the door, he does see Trilena and Pip, the two that they were looking for, and Sildar Hallwinter, the person they were wondering about, and now are kind of like, I think almost ready to just say, screw you, you keep getting captured kind of a thing. We'll see if they find out what his story is there. But sharing a cell, and I forgot this last time, with Sildar Hallwinter is Harbin Wester, the townsmaster who they met previously and who gave them the orc eradication job, which didn't become that at all because there was no need to. So I'm going to have everybody right now roll initiative.
Okay.
14.
Oh no. Starting out strong.
Ooh.
With a 6.
Okay. Is this gonna be another one where Trij is first again?
The cleric can't go first.
I hope
Cleric first every
Aye.
ding dang time.
I
Hold on a
rolled
second.
22.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Nyapith. You said that 22?
Yeah, nat 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sick.
Wasted it on this.
And Trij was a 17. So I got a Wranran with a 14, Nyapith with a 6, Kaine with a 22, Trij with a 17. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. This works out kind of well for a few different reasons. How about Kaine, you were going to take an action before you go, so why don't you take your action and then you're right, go right into your turn.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this just to make sure it hits. I'm gonna quickly pull out my 2 back daggers and at the one closest to Pip and Trina, just chuck the first one straight at him.
That yellow there, okay.
Yeah. 17.
$17 is going to hit.
And since it's advantage, I get my sneak attack, right?
Yeah, since you made it at advantage, if you're using up your inspiration to make that at advantage, then yeah, you can use your sneak attack with that as well.
That's 15.
Filled with a rage and vengeance as he bursts through the door and sees all of this, Kaine rushes in and slices and dices one of the ruffians down to being close to death. The last time you saw someone this close to death, it was Vorp. Wink, wink,
Holy shit.
wink, wink.
Um,
So now that you've taken your attack, why don't you take your action in the initiative?
okay. So this is my normal attack, right? Then
Yeah.
as a bonus action, I'm going to use my insightful fighting.
Well, no, like this is a whole new thing, so you can go ahead and you can use your attack again.
Yes, but insightful fighting is I can make a wisdom check against their deception check, and if I succeed, I can use my sneak attack against them.
Okay, and are you doing this? Like, are you then? Who are you doing this against?
The one that's not horribly wounded.
Okay.
The one that I nearly murdered viciously in front of
Yes.
his friend.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's not as murdered. So it's my insight
Yes.
versus their deception.
Okay.
19. Sorry, 19.
Trying to get
All
better
right, so
at
the other guy,
this.
you're next.
Yeah, pretty much just like a look over.
Yeah, that fails. So you get your sneak attack back. Is that the whole?
Yeah, I get
Okay.
sneak attack on them.
All right. And how are you going about this?
I will. I'll just throw the other dagger at him. Because, why not? 17.
Get it down. That's gonna hit.
That one is only 12.
Still gets him in a really precarious spot on his body, and he's looking pretty rough as he's sort of taken aback and has a dagger stuck in him now. Anything else you'd like to do?
So I tell them, and I am the least lethal one in this group. You could just stand down now and maybe live if I calm down and I'm in a good mood, or you can see this as the end. It's really up to you. And then mic drop.
Which one did you say that to? The top or bottom one?
The
Probably
less murdered
Yellow or
one.
pink?
The less murdered one.
Less murdered one?
The non-vorp one.
Okay. He's gonna see that and raise you by kind of smirking, staring right into your face. And he says loud enough to sort of echo throughout the chamber a little bit. Yeah, fun. And coming from behind you, there is some rustling and shaking. Oop.
Jeez.
Nyapith and Trij and Wranran, if you're looking through the door,
Oh, jeez.
you see these three skeletons
Neat.
come to life. The one skeleton thinks about what he's doing as I change layers. Jumps down and begins to move over to the doorway, and he's going to make a stand right there. Next up is this poor bastard. He's gonna make a desperate attempt to swipe at you, Kaine.
That could hurt.
Does a 10 hit.
No.
He's just too wounded and weak, and so he is just gonna swing and miss. And as he misses, Trij, it is your turn.
Great. I have a quick question for you. How long does it take to attune to things? Because I feel like I've been wearing my cloak for a while, and I just want to make sure that, like, I'm actually attuned to it.
You should be attuned to that.
Perfect. I just
Yeah.
didn't have it done, so
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure before I, do the thing. Cool. Well, you know what?
Yeah, you got that a while. Yeah.
Why don't we try a guiding bolt now on what do I want? A guiding bolt on Mr. Green Boy.
Okay, I have that.
Hey, 23.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first decent rolls I've had in combat.
Oh, good. That's a crit, dude.
That's a
Sonny,
crit, baby.
Get him.
Stop, he's already dead.
Let me just check one more. Yeah. It's obliterated into dust.
Woo!
It is just barely off of the tomb where it stands, coming down, brushing itself off as this bolt just completely just eviscerates the skeleton. It's gone.
Suck it. And then I'm just gonna move further into the into the room. I'll go there. And I think, let's see real quick if there's anything else I can do. Nope. So that is my turn.
All right, it's now the green skeleton's turn. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Wranran, you're next.
Right. So
Wranran, you're gonna want to get in here.
Wanderer's gonna run into the room. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Fanning away the skeleton dust that's floating in the air. And let's see. I'm gonna target the red skeleton, and I'm gonna throw a dagger at him. Attempt to.
Okay.
Dagger roll. Oh, does an 8 hit?
Unfortunately, an 8 does not hit.
Can it hit?
Please, pretty please.
Please.
It
I would really appreciate it.
it hits and it creates like a little scratch in the bone, but nothing happens.
Gaboo.
Darn.
This
Okay.
one drank a lot of milk.
Calcium, my one weakness. And yeah, that's the end of my turn right there. Because I don't think I can do a bonus action. Nope, end of my turn.
If you have another dagger, you can throw it.
Oh, I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, round 2. I'm gonna throw the second dagger. Does a 22 hit?
Think that does make it.
You hesitated and it scared me.
No. 23 is the armor, apparently.
I'm assuming this is without sneak now since it's the second dagger, so 5 damage.
Okay. Coming into the room and focusing a little bit more, you get that second dagger off, and that one takes a bit more of the skeleton's bones off, and he seems a little mad about it. He's looking kind of hurt, but still standing and going.
The skeleton dust distracted me.
It's foggy in the room now with the radiant energy of that enormous bolt. This guy is going to come up here and take a swipe at Kaine. 15.
Yeah, that is.
That's gonna hit. Five damage, piercing damage.
I'm fine.
He still has a funny smirk on his face, and he is going to fight till his last breath. You can tell. Nyapith.
Nyapith, who just watched tries just like guiding bolt and explode a guy, is, called over her shoulder for Wranran to come in, and is gonna look at the two other skeletons and kind of hear murder sounds coming from Kaine's general direction and go, all right, okay, all right. She nervously kind of gets out her two weapons, and as she walks up, she's going to whip out at Blue for a 20 to hit.
Yup.
Doing 6 slashing damage at Blue.
Okay.
She's then gonna stand, kind of like using that to shift to here, and is going to swing at Red with her Morning Star for a 24 to hit.
Yup.
For 9 piercing damage. And then I am actually going to use that. Actually, we're going to hold. And that's going to be Nyapith's turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well.
Nope, I already said it was my turn, so I'm good.
Well, no, because hold a thought, because you whip Blue well into shape, and Blue is looking a little rough for wear now. But you are able to just take a big ol' whack at Red, and as you do, Red crumbles to the ground in a pile of dust and bones and armor.
Okay, yeah. Nyapith is definitely going to then stand here. Yeah, she'll move up and call back to Trij. Now, Trij, come get around on this side while he's not looking. And that will be her turn.
The skeleton that once would have been next, but instead, we're back at the top with Kaine.
All right. I'm out of daggers. I really should carry more than 2. But I happen to have a handy dandy rapier. So I will pull out my last weapon on hand and just shove it straight into this smirking guy's like chest, heart, in that spot. I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay.
The other guy I'm not worried about. 16.
Against all odds, you miss. No. That's.
I mean, it's like right there. It could have.
No, he gone. You have expired him from the world.
Am I gonna get to roll my damage?
You have 1 hit point left. Like if you want to see if like stabbing him in the heart also explodes him.
Not the Vorp one, the pink one, the bottom one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not worried about the Vorp one. That one.
Okay. Well, yes. Roll for damage then.
Okay. I was like, it's a bit on the confused side here. I still have my insightful fighting on him, so I got my sneak attack. For 15, 17 damage.
He explodes and just like when you reach a certain spot as you're stabbing him, his body just explodes into dust, just like the skeleton did. No, but he is dead though.
And I'm just gonna look at the other one. I'm like, you really have one chance. One chance. Don't be him.
You're not that guy.
No, I'm not gonna say that part.
Coughs up some blood in your direction and shakily wipes his mouth clean. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage so I can move here. In case somebody needs to move on their turn and smack them. And that's
Okay.
it.
Unhappy with the whip to the body, the blue skeleton is going to make a melee attack at Nyapith. Nyapith does a 19, or actually, sorry, it does a 23 hit.
It does. You got a bone to pick or something?
Got a lot of bones.
He swipes at you and grazes you for a 3 points of piercing damage. It is kind of standing there, angry looking, and it goes, I can't really say anything, but he's mad.
Yeah. Nyapith kind of recoils back and goes, "Hi. Trij, can you dust him?"
Oh my god, they have a new catchphrase now. Tries Justin.
Yeah.
Kaine, as you are bouncing around, disengaging from the guy in front of you, I can show you the screenshots of this. He gets a nat 20 to hit you for a 24. And you are going to take, not a lot, 12 points of slashing damage. Piercing damage, sorry, piercing damage.
I'm at 0.
Ah, shit.
Kaine is down, and the ruffian is
I am down.
cackling with his it's gonna be final breath soon, so let's all be honest here with ourselves.
It's gonna be fine.
But he is happy with his success. Trij, dust him.
Okay, so Trij is currently filled with so much like gusto that he really believes he could be a strong boy.
Do it.
And
Do
so
it.
he's gonna try to ram the skeleton.
Nyapith is gonna try and guide him in to come on the far side to gain that flanking advantage.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna like run into it. And
Yeah.
again, my husband understands why this is funny.
I don't necessarily know. Maybe I'm missing this part. I'm just imagining Nyapith like what are they called? The matador. With, like,
Yeah, come around, kid.
this way. Yeah, you're trying to
Bank
like.
off the wall, bank off the wall.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna hit him like here, right? And let's see how this ram does. Oh dear God.
Yeah. You get advantage, roll again.
Why do I get advantage?
Because you're flanking.
Because you're flanking.
Oh great,
Yeah,
okay.
you're flanking, so.
And I have inspiration still. 3! But that's a 6 to hit.
You know what? I can't say just this once because I know that there's no promises that something like this won't happen again. But I love the idea, and this is why I'm going to make this not only hit, but he's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, and your ramming is bludgeoning damage.
And I'm ramming him against a wall.
I feel like, yeah, with the trajectory and everything else, you're gonna do it. I am going to give this to you. You ram into this dude, and because of the bludgeoning impact and the already fragile nature of the bones and the fact that they're missing hit points and stuff already, I'm gonna give that to you. It collapses to the ground in a pile of bones and armor. It's down.
Okay, great.
Nyapith out loud, like, kind of like is gonna look like do this because she thinks that she's about to watch Trij just run into the wall. Will like hear the like explosion of bones and like look at me. Oh my god, that actually worked. I mean, it worked.
Yeah. I feel really good about myself today. Let's do this. And then he, as a bonus action, casts Healing Word on Kaine. And he is healed for 4 points.
Hey.
Kaine, you magically you're still hurting really bad, but you get up a little bit from your down position, and now you're face to face again with the ruffian who looks really ticked that just happened.
I'm just gonna smirk at him and spit out a little blood.
Love it. Wranran, you're next. The skeletons are all cleared out.
All right, Wranran will move forward to. Wow, I can't reach anything.
Nyapith will like kind of see that Wranran's getting ready, and she'll just press herself up against the wall, like take a step back and press herself up against the wall, and like get out of your way as much as she possibly can. She is 7 feet tall.
How many spaces was that? I think that was 4. Or was it 5?
I think you were about 15 or 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
15 or 20
Alright.
feet.
Then come here, behind the Redbrand. Both swords drawn, and I will attack with my short sword.
All right.
Does a 22 hit?
I don't know. Why don't you roll again though? Because you do have advantage.
You do
Ooh,
have
okay.
advantage.
Let's see how cool this is gonna be.
Does a 25 hit?
He
Doesn't that-
Oh my God, crit.
explodes.
Crit.
This guy just explodes into bones and dust and just You have taken his. You have even destroyed his corporeal form. His ghost is like floating up out of his body, and you yank it back, and you're like, "Not so fast, bitch!" And you just like stomp it into the ground. This guy is overly dead, more so than anyone has ever been dead ever.
I love that the humans are exploding into dust, not like just goo.
I am definitely being hyperbolic, but I love it because you guys
I want to
completely
believe it.
just.
I believe it.
In my mind, the soundtrack of this fight was absolutely Ballroom Blitz. Like it's just fucking. Yeah.
Wait, can we get some timestamps so I could just put that together later?
There we go. There we go.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we're at 50-50. A little bit before that, you could do the whole. I mean, we started with combat, so yeah, just start at the beginning and just work your way through this phenomenal combat here. Well, you're out of combat now. Everybody is all the threats have died out, and you've got the prison and an empty tomb area. What would you like to do?
Nyapith's gonna kind of annoyed, reach where the skeleton got her and kind of wince. Dang it, they were faster than I thought they were gonna be. You all right, Trij?
I'm great.
You look-
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah, let's get you in here. Wranran, Kaine, you doing okay? Oh my god, this. Wait, Silda?
Yeah.
My brain, they literally ran into each other in my brain about who am I doing first? Obviously hearing all of the commotion, they were, everybody was kind of backed up to make sure they weren't going to get hit by anything, but Pip runs up to the bars and is super excited, to see everyone, to see all of you, I should say. Sildar is looking okay. He's not hurt or anything like that you can tell, but he slowly rolls up to the bars and says, well. I should have hoped that you would all find us here. Good job. Thank you.
Ow. How does this keep happening to you?
Yeah, I'm with my guy Kaine here. It's you got some kind of quota you're trying to meet for the month?
The Redbrands here are a bit too formidable for me. I dare say I'm a bit out of practice from my younger days in the Lord's Alliance, so they did get the jump on me as I was investigating. I am not proud of this. Not having my proper gear or knowledge of the surroundings.
That's fine. Hobbin, what the heck? Can we find some keys? Can we start getting these folks out of here?
I'm also making sure to pick up my daggers and cleaning off all the mess off of them.
Yeah, sure. Make sure that you get all your stuff back and
I have a potion of healing I probably should use.
Yeah. And while they're going through all that, Princess Peach, what were you investigating here? Referring to Sildar.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, because you got trapped in another castle.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I understand that reference. I informed you all, I believe, before I left. I was investigating the whereabouts of my friend, my accomplice from the Lord Alliance. I was tracking him around the town and wasn't really picking up any leads that I could find, and I was apprehended by the Redbrands.
Remind me your friend's name again.
Yarno.
Yarno. While Nyapith is asking these questions, she is rummaging through these Redbrand's kind of pockets to see if she can find keys.
Yes, Yarno, the my contact here, Yarno Albrecht. He was he was a magic user of some sort. I could never really work with all of the magical folks. I was more of a hand-to-hand fighter myself, but whatever magic he dealt with, he was very formidable at it, and yes, could not find anything about him.
And I have thieves' tools. Can I attempt to open the lock?
Yeah, you can try it.
Oh, yeah.
So then what would I roll for that?
Give me a second. I think. Does it not?
It just
It
says
not.
add your proficiency modifier to any check to disarm traps or open locks.
Yeah, I was looking if it like actually just some tools I thought you could just like click on it and it does it, but I guess it doesn't. I'll tell you what though, you're gonna be fidgeting with this. I'll just let you roll like a straight nat or a d20.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah, because while you're fidgeting around with it, Pip is gonna yell out, check that one, and he points to Pink.
That is a nat 20.
Yeah.
Stop wasting them.
No.
Which one are you fiddling with first?
The one with the kid.
Okay. As Pip is pointing out to the pink Redbrand, you are able to just kind of do like an in and out in the lock, and it pops open. And Pip kind of looks up at you and goes, "Whoa! I want to learn how to do that."
We'll get you a set of tools when we get back.
Trilena kind of looks around and is like, I should think maybe not. Maybe we'll
no, you're fine.
discuss
you're right.
this a little bit
You're right.
more.
I have a talk to him later. He doesn't know better. I'm sorry about that.
No more of this dangerous talk. How can I possibly thank you all for coming down here?
You're fine. This was our doing. I'm sorry. Your husband was kind to us, and because we stayed at your inn, and we, some of us more than others, as I look over, caused a bit too much commotion and got their attention, and they knew where we were staying, and maybe they're targeting everyone in town, but I'm pretty sure they went to you guys because of us as well. So
they have been doing this for months. If it wasn't going to be one thing, it was going to be another. Do not blame yourselves. It's just a happening. But I thank you for coming down and seeing to us.
Yeah, well, now we gotta try and focus on getting us all out of here in one piece. Going back the way that we came is sketchy. But didn't you guys find a way out back there? Huh?
That probably would be worse because that's the main entrance. Like it leads up to the mansion. Probably better off taking them outside.
All right. We'll figure it out. Harbin, what the heck are you doing in here?
Well, I was taken captive with, well, not much knowledge myself. Been in here for some time now. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, and I do share the sentiments about being released. Thank you.
What do you mean make my acquaintance? We met.
You
You know-
hired us for a job.
Harbin and Sildar kind of look at each other, and Harbin looks back at you all, and I dare say I would have remembered meeting such kind adventuring folks as yourself, and I don't believe I've had any jobs for quite a while. I've been in here for some time.
Since when?
Sildar is going to look at you all, and it is quite an interesting situation that seems to have arisen. Harbin here has been here for a few months, he stated, and yet you all seem to know him.
Told you there was something wrong with that other one.
Yeah. It seems like we've got an imposter up there running the town. Sent us out on a job to take out some orcs. That makes sense why the job was bogus. We didn't hurt them. We went there. They've got a nice operation. We left them be. We bought this banner, or she'll kind of hold it up. It was fine. We planned on coming back and seeing to it that they just be left be. But
Left be. They were going to be coming and setting up shop in town here. I had invited them a while back to come in. And we had set up a few different trade deals. Oh, I'm so flustered at this situation.
It's all right there. It's all right there, Harbin. But you better come with us, and we'll Miss Trilena, if you wouldn't mind, we can, if we could make it to the inn without being spotted, we can plan our next move. But in the meantime, I'm suggesting maybe we skedaddle. Kaine, Wranran,
Yeah.
any ideas on how to get out of here with our new group here?
I mean, it's not really far, and as long as we're not allowed to alert the other ones in their rooms, it's probably the best way, since we already know what's out there on that side. Try taking them the mansion exit.
There may still be patrols upstairs. You were right about that. Which entrance did you come in?
There's a side entrance with the cave.
Came in the cave that Pip showed me.
Yeah. Oh, you guys used the secret. And he kind of like stops really quick, and he's gonna like slowly look up at his mother. And she's like, it's too late now. Like, go on. And he kind of looks back. Yeah, I remember how to get there, and I remember how to get back to town from here.
But we still gotta be quiet in the woods though, because there's probably some people out there too, because there was a weird monster at the front who told people that we were here. So we should be quiet.
Yes. If I can take hold of one of these Redbrand's gears, I can arm myself better, at least temporarily, and maybe see to it that we can leave here unscathed.
I don't see the harm in that. Yeah. And Nyapith is actually going to pull out her crossbow and bolts and hand it over to Sildar as well, just because she's not using it. I'll get those back from you here later. But just in case there's nothing of any use there, you can have these.
Much obliged. Do you maybe want to work that magic on this cage, perhaps?
Wranran?
I will attempt to. Let's see here.
How are we looking for keys? Didn't the guards have keys?
They said to look at Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
through his pocket.
while everybody's messing with keys and stuff, Try's just gonna walk over to Pip and just hand him the last piece of candy that he has. And he says, I bought these to share with you, but when we got back you were gone, so I saved this one for you.
Aw, thanks. I am kind of hungry. Is it okay? Can I have it? And it hasn't been too long, but we've been here for long enough that we did miss our midday lunch, didn't we? Go ahead. And he'll unwrap it and chew it up really good. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thanks, bud.
And I guess Wranran is checking the pink one for any possible keys before attempting to pick the lock.
Yeah, there's a key inside Pink's pocket. So
Cool.
Always look for keys first.
I mean, it's more fun to pick the lock.
yeah, that was really cool.
And I will unlock that gate.
All right, everyone is freed. Sildar is going to pick up a melee weapon from one of the felled red guards or Redbrand, and kind of gather everyone up. He's going to guide folks into the larger room. So he's gonna bring everybody over. Actually, he'll be... Oh, come on.
These
Bring
guys
everybody
have
down
any
here.
daggers on them?
The dead red brands? The dead brands?
And brands.
It's just, they just have a short sword and some kind of regular armor on them. It's not too much, pretty basic weapons and...
Just in case I have to do that thing again.
Nyapith, kind of as we're getting everybody out into the big room, her brow's gonna be furrowed in thought, and she'll actually kind of reach out and grab Sildar's elbow before we like get too much further and kind of like guide him in close at me. Sildar, I'm getting a little nervous. You said that your contact Yarrow was a caster of some sort, yeah?
Yes.
We've been hearing something about a glass staff around, and with somebody really doing illusion magics, being able to impersonate this Harbin, that seems pretty powerful. Your contact didn't say anything about other magic uses in the area, did he?
All I know for sure is that there's been some activity from this Black Spider character. From what I've been able to gather before I was unfortunately detained, was that the Black Spider tends to, or intends to put a hold on this area of the land, and for what purposes, I'm not quite sure. Yarno, though, I don't see him as being that powerful of a magic user. Powerful, yes, but with the ability to intimidate or imitate others, or do something of that nature. I don't know if I've even heard of a magic like that before.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a whole school of it dedicated to that, turns out. But what kind of magics does Yano use? You know, enchantment, transmutation, anything like that?
Nothing too much. I know he was able to conjure some different things, but nothing in terms of, again, imitation or deception in that way. It was generally more, well, we were within the Lord's Alliance. We were sent on sort of warlike missions and subterfuge of the sort, and
Yeah, so we're talking a combat mage.
More so, yes.
Okay.
My biggest fear is that he kind of thinks for a second and shakes it off, and he's, well, I do hope that he is well, and nothing poor has happened to him.
I'm just gonna try and read between the lines there, Sildar. Are you concerned that Yano's been captured or worse?
We managed to be safe for whatever reason. Maybe as collateral or some other business. It seems that taking townsfolk in from time to time is not uncommon for this group as a form of punishment. But if it was found out that he is from the Lord's Alliance and here to, well, take down a large operation such as this, then they would want to put a stop to that as quickly as possible.
All right, well, let's just get you out of here and we'll stop trying to put the pieces together.
I will not be going wandering again. I think we have all had quite an encounter, and I think we'll all try and make it back to the inn and take some refuge there.
All right. All right, friends, Potty, what do you think? Let's get a move on. Rogie, Sneaky Boys, you want to take up front? Trij and I can follow up through the back.
I'm in no condition to be in the front.
You hurt there?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm not dead.
No, you're not. You're not dead.
I mean, you were, and then I saved you.
I was dying. It's like completely different, you know? But yeah, I'm still.
Nyapith will kind of nod and go, all right, well, you stick back with Trij then. Wranran, you and I, we can take the front. What do you say?
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll move up to the front, grab my daggers on the way, because I'm still in that. I was actually still in that room.
Right. If you can scout ahead and just signal back to me when it's good to bring them through. I'll try to move as quiet as I can.
All right. So I'm gonna start moving forward and going around the hole.
Oh yeah.
So you guys are moving back
I just
through.
stare back at Trij.
This whole thing, okay.
And then I'll go out the door just to get a quick glance in the room, at least in this room here.
Mhm.
And then just signal back. Just like a nice hand motion. It's clear, come on.
Nyapith's gonna follow, kind of pointing out where is safe to walk, and staying close, but trying to keep an eye on Wranran.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but everybody in that group makes it across, and Pip is just kind of like in awe. He was like, "Oh, it wasn't like this the last time. What happened?" Gosh.
Since we're all here, we'll go down the stairs. Oh wow, I forgot about those barrels.
Barrels are still up there, barricading the door.
I see what you did there.
Oh,
Right. So far, the hallway is clear. Motions to come on.
Okay,
Um,
everybody's coming along.
As we're working our way through, and Trij and Kaine are in the back, Trij sort of looks over at Kaine and says, I heard what you said to the bad guy, saying that the rest of us are pretty lethal too. And I actually just wanted to say thanks, because I always thought that you thought I was kind of worthless, but you said a nice thing about me, and so just thanks.
I mean, you did stop me from dying, so I felt like we're probably pretty even on that. You know, I saw what you did, and headbutting a skeleton to death is pretty lethal. You
Yeah,
know,
that was pretty cool.
you're always full of surprises, at least. I can say that with 100% certainty, kid.
Well, thanks for not being a dick.
For now. As
Or
King pops
down
up
the
a little blood.
hallway. And then try to peek around the corner here.
Mhm.
And it is also clear. Motions to the rest of the group to follow suit.
I lost the group. There we go. I'm just gonna bring everybody out here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh geez, where's out here?
All the way through to like where the bridges are. Nyapith's gonna
You
kind of
left
position.
us.
She's gonna position herself that direction that we didn't go.
Mhm.
She'll kind of skirt along the wall and stand there just in case anything tries to run out from that direction, while motioning for Wranran to keep leading them across the bridge.
The wind and that cave entrance, it's obvious to see where that is now, and Sildar is going to point that direction and say that is the way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll turn to everyone else and kind of give everyone head nods, and everyone kind of nods in return. And we shall steel ourselves and make our way to the inn, low and quiet. And he's gonna like kind of crouch down to get at Pip's level and be like, "You though, I would like for you to take the lead. Not too far ahead now. Stay close, but guide us well." He's gonna go. He's gonna like, "I'm ready." So stand back up, and again, thank you all. I eagerly await.
Eldar,
Yes.
don't let anything happen to that kid. I mean it.
On my life. And he'll also look at the mother too, and she is just kind of like done with everything, but she kind of just acknowledges that. Yep.
I respect that.
I'm glad that everyone has our best interests in mind, but let's just go home. She just kind of has this. And
This is just a Tuesday.
it's just another thing. And so I'm going to. How can I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And I'm going to take them off as you see them make their way out into the secret entrance that you had entered in from. It has now become a secret exit as they make their way to the forest. You've rescued twice as many people as you originally thought. What would you like to do now?
Nyapith's gonna, like, as they go out through the tunnel, look at the rest of the party, and then towards the direction that we haven't cleared out yet. I don't know. I don't know if we want to call the game while we're winning, or if we should double down.
Double down. I mean, it's not gonna. We didn't change anything. We just saved them. But if we don't do anything about it, it's gonna happen again. And
What are
at
you?
least, yeah, I know. Not the most ideal conditions. I have my handy dandy potion, which I just don't actually remember what the dice for are. So
I
haven't
believe
rolled it
it's
yet.
2. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But I strike while the iron's hot, you know?
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm feeling
All right.
good. I'm feeling strong. I'm
You
feeling
feeling
pumped.
amped?
Let's
You feeling
do
okay?
this.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, but I'm gonna need you to keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's yeah. I like the enthusiasm. I really do.
How much
Great.
candy did you have again?
I don't need candy when I have pure rage flowing through my bones. I just killed a skeleton with my body.
Yeah, you absolutely did, but we still need to be kind of quiet as Nyapith looks back across the way. And it was amazing, and I'm very proud of you, Trij. You did a very good job. Here's the situation. Here's what I'm concerned about. Sildar says that his point of contact, Yano, is still missing. If we can find any evidence that he was here, maybe we'll be lucky he'll still be alive. If not, we can at least confirm he's gone. But I'm a little nervous about the level of magic being used here. It's no small thing to impersonate somebody to that degree.
I
We
mean,
should just-
Trij does it.
Yeah, but Trij can't do it for very long. We're talking about someone who's been able to do this for months.
But we don't know how long they're doing it for. Maybe that's why they ran out on us, because their time was running out.
It's possible, but to be able to fool an entire town?
Maybe they didn't need a full entire town. Like, they're already scared.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying there, Kaine, but I'm nervous. All right,
I understand, but we are only going to make things worse by waiting any longer.
I agree. I'm just saying be cautious. If there's really someone, this glass staff or whatever, if that's who it is, they might have access to magics that we haven't had to test ourselves against yet. So I would encourage that if we start getting in over our heads, that we cut our losses and make a run for it. You can't bet if you're dead.
unless they bring you back or you're like undead, or there's options. But yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Zombies are real.
you're right.
All right. Well, let's I'll sneak up this way because I'm still feeling pretty all right. I'll sneak up this way and see what I can see, and then we'll keep going. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my pot, and I have a total of 7.
All right. Mark it.
Looked slightly worse. I could take a hit. I mean, to be fair, it's always just one hit away from anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. And true to what she said, yep, it's gonna meander down.
Just to
This
confirm,
way.
did we check this other room?
We looked in it once, but we ended up going the other direction. We never actually went in.
I mean, from the sorry, I forgot you guys can't see my thing. Next to the prison rooms, did we check that other room? That there's another door there, right?
No. I don't
Not-
remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is one more additional door that you did not check.
We did not check. It's too far to go back, but it's gonna be the door that we need. So,
Give me 1 second. Nyapith, as you have approached this room, you see the stockpile of stuff, the boxes and barrels and everything like that. Everything has remained the same since the last time. It's just a room full of stuff. And you've got 2 glass figures. And you can kind of see them both look in your direction. And you see them both do this at the same time. The one up top looks at you again. They have no faces, but they look at you, and the one up top puts a finger up and points in one direction to its, what is that, left. The other one also does this and points in a direction down here. So one pointed to its right and one pointed to the left, based off of how they are facing you and everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Nyapith is going to look at them and then take a step into the room as quietly as she can. Looking at these barrels and stuff, are they just food supplies, or does it look like they're smuggling in something else?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 18.
It's a bunch of random stuff. It looks like it's supplies of various kinds. Some of it's food, like dry goods and stuff like that. Bags of rice or different things like that that'll stay well if it's taken care of properly. Other stuff like parchments and things like that. And one is just a box of a small box of loose parchment and stuff. It just looks like a bunch of different supplies. It is very well that they could have got it in a not great, not legal fashion.
Gotcha.
But you don't have any hard proof about it. It's just the way that everything is stacked and organized and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of stuff. Oh, and the drugs. There's lots of drugs. No, just
and cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
it's sick.
so many 8-balls down there. I don't know.
Amazing.
I don't know what to tell you.
Adventure guys, we're going to be underground cartel now.
Other than cartel?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Nyapith is then going to kind of sneak forward to this one that's on the far, and she's trying to peek down where it motioned quiet and then pointed. She wants to look in that direction.
Yeah, there's like a little alcove, almost looking like a little pantry area or whatever. And then there's a wall there.
She's gonna move forward towards it because understanding there was like a secret passage the other way. And she's gonna kind of push on the wall.
Where are you? Here we go. As you push on the wall, it moves as if it were on hinges and opens up into a small little hallway. There's a door that you can see in front of you, and as you peek your head around the corner, there's a door on the other end.
Gotcha. She's gonna take a kind of couple steps back to where the party was and kind of motion like I found something to get everybody to kind of move up to her before going back and listening at this door.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration, please. Thank you.
Okay.
That's so much better.
Absolutely quiet. There is not a peep coming from the door.
Nyapith will look back at Kaine and is then going to open the door.
Right. The door opens up, and inside wait, what? Oh, I see. Inside you see what looks to be a general like armory workshop area. There's racks of different weapons that line the walls. There's some spears and swords, crossbows, bolts, all that stuff, and a bunch of red cloaks and seemingly like just I don't know, dirty gear. It's all basic. Some of it's kind of rusted out. It looked like some of the more like rusted ones might be like on the tables getting worked on to maybe just be usable, but that's pretty much what they look to be, is just about basic usability.
Okay. Nyapith will kind of take it in and note that there's not any meaningful gear, and then we'll turn and look at Kaine and very quietly, the other one on the other side of the room, pointed south. My guess is that there's probably another secret passage there as well.
All right. Yeah. Then start turning back around. I don't know if they came in, but I let the other two know that it's just like basic weaponry in there. If someone needs a crossbow, grab one. And I will investigate this side.
What are you doing to what are you looking for on that side?
I'll just try pushing it just like Nyapith did. See, just as easy as that one, or or look for a button of sort if it doesn't just like seem to have any kind of move.
Make an investigation check.
Let's do this. 23.
Doesn't seem to have any give, but as you're kind of pushing and patting around and fiddling around with the area all around it, you kind of like maybe try and like stick your fingers in between some of the bricks that are there and stuff like that, and nothing is really working. And you look at the glass figure who's still kind of pointing, and you throw your hands up and you lean back against the wall, and as you do, you push into one of the bricks and it goes and it opens up. I just wanted to set that up. It opens up this door. 23 is really good, so
I got a
Favorite
7
episode of Scooby-Doo.
investigation, so like it's the one thing I'm good at.
I just wanted to have some fun with that. I mean, you would have found it. no
Nah,
matter
I'm
what.
perfectly.
It's
I'm happy with that. That's fine. I blame the lack of blood.
So there's a open passageway now. It looks to be that there's some stairs going down a little bit of a ways.
I just wave everyone to come over and the whole other side. And I'm gonna let Wranran take the lead as our very dexterous rogue who's excited for an adventure. You should probably
You're so mad I tried to offer the kid some lock-picking tools.
I mean, not everyone needs to do the same job, just saying.
There's a staircase heading down.
Yeah. You're going down first.
Here we go. I make my
Let's
way
get it.
down.
I'll follow right after him.
You make your way down and you find that the staircase kind of just ends. There's just more walls around you.
All right.
So many secret doors.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, so we've done this before. So Wandering will start pressing on the bricks on the wall to see if anything opens.
Yeah, this one is a lot easier. It is one of the ones that just kind of pushes open. And it opens up into this room.
I will make my way inside. Further in, so everyone can get inside.
Nyapith!
I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, all right. Trij, she gonna get down the stairs. Remember, hold your armor.
Okay.
Everyone can get in.
Everybody make a perception check for me.
Oh hell yeah, another 19.
I got 16.
5.
7.
A few of you are taking in all of the surroundings of the room. This appears to be a kind of bed chamber. You see a bed on one end of the wall, a desk on the other end. The walls are covered with a sort of red scarlet cloth. There's a wooden chest at the foot of the bed, and as of right now, it doesn't seem like anybody's in here. The bed looks well made and unslept in for now. Kaine, what did you roll again?
16.
16. And I mean, you've got a really high. Yeah, that's your passive. Okay. You and Nyapith are also taking all this in, but you notice that there's a little a cute little rat that's like over just kind of towards the middle-ish of the room, and it's kind of just like doing its whisker thing. It messes with its nose a little bit or whatever, and it, upon seeing you all just kind of come in, it drops and then scurries out through a little hole.
Ooh, can I
in-
try and catch it before it gets out?
I was gonna say.
You are at the other end of the
I know.
room.
I have
How
a
are you-
whip. I have a whip. Can I try and like not like can I try to get it from like getting away?
Yeah,
The
I
rat
want
looks
to throw like
suspicious.
my
Kick his
Throwing
ass.
dagger at it.
throwing something towards where it's running, like anything.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna do the same thing.
If I can't, I can't. But like Nyapith straight up, like if she catches eyes with this thing, she knows that there's casters around.
She's making my argument too. Like, if we know someone's shape changing and hitting rooms, like my thought is that rat has something to do with this shit.
Okay. So anybody that's trying to catch this thing, actually, I'm going to limit this to, because Nyapith and Kaine, let's kind of take it in a turn order. You guys see
Yeah.
it and maybe have the same idea at the same time. So if you guys want to try and catch it first, we'll see how that works. And then Trij and Wranran, when maybe if you figure out what the heck they're
I was
trying to,
gonna say,
because all of a sudden
I
they're just
didn't
going to
see
like
a
start
damn
attacking
thing.
in your direction
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh,
You can figure it out and maybe try it later, but let's start with you two first. So, Nyapith, since this was your idea, what are you going to do to try and catch it?
So Nyapith is going to 100%. She's gonna like grab her whip and try to whip out at it, like in a way to get it to like not run in the direction that it was intending to. Create danger in the direction it was trying to go.
I love that spell, create danger.
Mhm. Here's my thought as well. So I have different maneuvers
Mhm.
that I can do. One of which, like, I have like precision attack or distracting strike. So like either of those in my like makes sense. Like I'm trying to either pinpoint, and I'm happy to burn a superiority die to make this work. But like either like I'm distracting it away from its course of action, or I'm able to like successfully hit, because I'm not trying to hit the rat. I'm pretty sure I'd kill the rat. But like hit the point that I'm trying to keep it from being able to get to the hole in the wall, and give Kaine advantage, because both of those let's see. Precision would give oh no, neither one would give advantage, which is kind of a bummer, but I'll take what I can get.
Okay. Let's Make an attack roll.
Great. I also pull this cat out of my pocket and just
That gives you advantage, right?
testing it.
So where is this rat? That again, Trij can't see. I fully understand that.
Mm-hmm. It was like at this. I don't know if that's showing up. This.
No.
Oh, hold on.
Like here-ish?
I gotta get up. Yeah, I gotta get on the right layer. It was, yeah, like at the corner of this square right here,
Okay.
in between these two squares.
Where is it running to?
It is running towards a hole next to this door.
Okay.
So basically, all Trij is gonna see is Nyapith like flinging her whip literally in between
Yes.
Wranran and I.
Yes.
Correct.
And she's gonna. I got a 14 GM, and as I do that, she's gonna yell, "Don't let it get away!"
Okay.
Out of it's just a rat.
And then Wanderer just recoils from the whip, like, what? Don't let what get away?
The whip hits where you intended. Which side were you aiming?
I'm if the hole in the wall's here, like
Mhm.
she's trying to like get like right in front of it, so at least like is trying to divert it back like into one of the corners, like towards Kaine, because she knows like both Wranran and Trij's reaction were like what, so she's hoping that that'll give Kaine just enough that he can dart forward and snatch this thing.
Okay. It diverts its attention, and it is now running just straight on towards the door.
Where is the door?
Towards the
Right,
door.
Get it, Kaine.
Kaine, what
I
are you
did my
going to
part.
do?
Y'all tried to block the door in that hole, and I'm going to use my blow dart with my sleepy dart, so I don't just murder it with something else. So we're gonna see if I hit it, I guess. 14.
You. Oh, hold on. I need to.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if this is just a fucking rat.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure. But in the off chance that it's not,
We gotta know.
So you got this blow dart at the rat.
It's one of the sleeping darts.
It is, but it's still like piercing.
It's
So roll for damage.
Okay. It just does 3 damage flat. Like that's what
3 damage flat as this dart hits the backside of the rat. And it's the strangest thing, Kaine, because as it hits the back of the rat, it lets out a slight squeal and then disappears. And your dart falls to the ground. I will also say that the poison or sleep effect poison, whatever that's on it, is still on there. So you still have that there. The rat
As
is
that
now
rat-
gone.
yeah, as the rat disappears, Nyapith looks at it and goes, "Ah, shit."
What was that all about?
Okay. Nobody panic.
But that's exactly what I was afraid of. How much do you know about casters? Magic users, people with
They make fire and shoot lightning bolts. What about them?
As Nyapith's listening to Wranran's response, she's going to the door and listening.
yeah, well they have a ability to make little buddies that can spy for them.
And she's gonna listen at the door.
Make a perception check.
Oh God. Please, 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 please. No!
Can I use my other inspiration for her to do a better roll?
No. No. But
The statue told us to be quiet. How much noise did we just make doing this?
Probably
So
a
much.
lot.
So much.
there was a lot that has just happened, and
Because I know I screamed when the whip just came flying across my ear.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm really excited about this part.
Shit.
Let me get this, and let me get this.
All right, let me just pull up my second character sheet.
Because of everything leading up to it, like this was basically just to see how this was gonna go. And yep, if you listen closely up against the door, and as you kind of hear nothing, you maybe look back at everybody and maybe have a slight calm about yourself, like a little bit of relief. And as soon as that relief just kind of just starts to sink in, the door opens. And standing on the other end of the door is a Redbrand. We've been waiting for you. The door is open. He moves back to the other side of this desk, where you see a seemingly large work table. It's filled with, I don't even know half of these words. Magical things. Alembics, retorts, distillation coils, other alchemical devices. Some of it is in use, just kind of slowly bubbling away and moving along. There's a few bookshelves at the far wall, crowded with parchment and different tomes. On the other side is another Redbrand. This one looks familiar to one of you. Sitting behind the workshop, fiddling around with some piping and looking intently at his project in front of him, is a older gentleman, very focused, but also brings his attention to you. Well, yes, come in. Make a ruckus around my house, and can't expect you to just stay out there. All of you, come on.
All right, this is more than a bit strange. Who the heck are you?
strange. Yes, it is strange that 4 strangers come into town and begin ruffling up the status quo.
Didn't you mess with status quo in the first place?
I suppose some would see it like that, wouldn't they? He puts down the flask he was maneuvering, and he kind of leans back on the bookshelves. And yes, I do suppose that taking a perfectly normal something and changing it into something else, you're messing with what it is. But gosh, when you're doing it for the greater good, isn't that...
No.
I'm sorry, it's not good
No.
to change things for good?
Not if you're hurting others in the process and you're not doing good.
Listen, I'm just it's feeling a little tense, a little spicy in here. I'm assuming I just so I make sure I understand what kind of poker game we're playing here. I'm assuming your glass staff.
Where are my manners? Yes. Yes. I do enjoy that name they have come up for me, but
So what you're saying is it's not really your name.
no, but I've taken to it. And he'll actually reach down at a section underneath the work table, and he'll reach down and flip up and kind of stomp on the ground a large staff. At the top is a almost diamond looking gem that's kind of held together with some twine and twig. Hold steady. It's not diamond though, it is glass. And he kind of points to this and he's like, I found this contraption a while back, and I guess the name just kind of stuck.
All right.
I don't think-
But your real name, just for the sake of transparency, like glass, transparent. you get what I'm saying.
I get it. That's clever. I enjoy
Yeah.
that, and I enjoy you. You must be Nyapith. Did I say that right?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I am Nyapith. Xeris.
Pleasure to meet you. And we have he'll kind of lean towards the one Redbrand that Wranran recognizes. My friend, who was the one that you had met previously? And Aiden looks directly at you, Wranran. It's like, this one right here. How you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Ah, yes, so Wranran, yes, and so the other one would be Kaine, and a child. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Young Trij, is it?
Not a child.
Forgive me. I dare say to some, and he's gonna kind of point to the elves. To some, you are very much a child, but I digress. You have done great work. All of you, amazing. I should be more angry than I am, but honestly, I am more impressed.
Thank you. Thank you for that. You wouldn't happen to I mean, we'll just cut to it. We're here looking for someone who's still missing a Yano. You wouldn't happen to know something about that now, would ya?
Make an insight check for me.
Okay. Yep.
And can we all make insight checks?
Yeah.
That's a
Everybody can.
21.
I got a 12.
I'm not gonna make any more insight checks. That's a 3.
That's a 10.
Your rolls are in
Trash.
combat today,
Yup.
Wanren.
Yup.
Y'all rolls are in combat,
mean-
Wanren and Tries.
Well,
Yup.
no, he used all his 20s early picking locks.
Yep.
I picked a 1 lock. That was 120. It would have been 2 if you let me pick the other one.
When you say that name, Nyapith, you see this kind of cringe and smirk at the same time come over his face. No, I don't think we'll be seeing much of him anymore. And when he says this, it's kind of a... It's a weird feeling that you get, Nyapith, that...
Yeah, I think I'm tracking.
Yeah.
Nyapith is gonna look at Glass Staff and then look at the staff.
What? He finds some new toys or something, keeping him occupied.
Hmm. Have you ever
Phil?
had an opportunity so profound, so close, and so real that denying it would be foolish?
That Glass Staff, I can say that I have. However, those opportunities didn't require me selling out the people who got me to them. You know what I mean?
I take it then you have already probably have seen and talked to our other visitors.
That's a choice word that you've chosen there, Glass Staff. Visitors. Not very many people keep visitors in locked cells. That's a different word for that.
It's not the most cozy accommodations, but someone had to bring some law and order to this town and these parts.
And that's what this is? Kidnapping kids? That's law?
Oh.
That's order?
What did they do? Did they step on your grass?
Actually, come to think of it, that is a bit of the charges that I would put forth. Yes, trespassing and
To a small child. Really.
he's wise enough. I wasn't going to harm any of them. It's a simple Oh, my friend, how would you put it?
Kidnapping?
Aiden looks up and he's like, it's sending a message. Yes.
Oh,
it's
that you're
sending a
D-bag? They already
message.
know that.
No.
What message are you trying to send?
That without some order, without some organization, there can't be peace. As long as everyone was keeping to themselves, going about their business, we could have gotten along very, very peacefully. But now there's some group coming into town who is causing disturbances, fights in the streets, bringing in goblins.
All right. I'm pretty sure you're the ones that started the fights in the streets, if I recall correctly.
He kind of looks to the other two, and I definitely didn't hear about it that way. I feel like a group of my friends wanted to relay some messages, and they were met with violent, almost deadly hostilities. A few of them still recovering. Unless, of course, you put an end to them.
Right. Well, misunderstandings happen. Weapons were reached for, and I'm hopeful that your friends are on the mend. But I hear what you're saying there, Glassstaff. You're coming in. You're making a name for yourself and new order, all that. But let me ask you, you thinking at the top of this pyramid you've signed up for?
Oh, no, I definitely know my place in the grand scheme of things, and I will say that I'm comfortable here.
All right. Your ambitions have been satisfied. You've reached the point. But will your employer be satisfied?
As long as the town remains undisturbed again.
No. Just no.
Undisturbed. So you're saying, what if I told you I had reason to believe that it wouldn't stay that way if anything happened to us?
Oh, I'm sorry. You are now threatening?
No,
Me?
I'm not threatening. No, Glassstaff, look at me.
And Nyapith's gonna hold her hands up open wide and kind of look offended.
No, I'm not in a position to be threatening
all people in this group.
a man in his own house. And for the sake of transparency, I just wanted to alert you that if anything happens to us, it just might increase your disturbances rather than resolve them. As you see, turns out some of us are pretty well connected. Maybe more connected than you realize.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are very well connected, I see. Am I speaking with royalty?
I wouldn't say that so much. It's just, you seems like you've had one heck of a time trying to keep one faction of Faerun out of your business. I wonder how well you would manage with two.
I'm sorry, there hasn't been much of any factions here, especially
Right.
since I had started to make things work. Unless
Right.
you all are a faction. Are you considering yourselves a faction? Are you a part of any faction?
No.
Then
I'm a-
no. I haven't
Right.
had
Yeah.
any problems with factions.
Well, then you probably wouldn't know how to manage one if should it ever arise. See, you're familiar with the Lord's Alliance, right? I happen to know that a message has been sent to them concerning suspicions of a turncoat. I suspect that that's not something that they'll rather enjoy. There's also the question of the Hoppers, who have increased interest.
Those nosies, they pick around and they investigate here and there. I have no worries about
Right.
them or any other factions. If the factions start to get riled up, I'm sure that how did you put it? The top of the pyramid. I'm sure they will have something to say about that.
Oh, you don't think?
Here's another question. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So you're not worried about these other factions, but these 4 people, including a child, as you put it, cause disturbance. It really shows really poor quality leadership in you. What makes you think that they're still gonna want you around if you clearly can't control such a small town? So, and so maybe you should really reconsider the other factions not being an issue, because we might not be anything special, but they definitely have more power than we do.
Looks around. Well, I guess you do have me there. You 4 have been quite the thorn in my side. Whatever your intentions may be, you have been very successful every step of the way, and like I said, I should be angry. I was angry. I was very angry. Remember when I was angry? I was very angry. But I got to thinking. Maybe our ambitions are the same. Maybe we, instead of butting heads, getting into altercations, we come to an arrangement.
Is that arrangement you leaving and not coming back to this town at all?
Nyapith is gonna kind of like tap Kaine, like simmer, just for a second, simmer.
Wow, it's funny you should say that, because yes, I had that thought that you should leave this town and never come back again. You will all be rewarded, heralded even, for your services. We may need to change a bit of our what's the word? Branding a bit. But we'll stick around and we'll continue our operations calmly and quietly and without disturbance, so that my superior can continue their work in peace. And we can all pretend like this didn't happen.
What work would that be exactly? Your operation. I'm assuming stealing goods is part of it, right? You've got quite the setup.
It's acquiring different assets for the benefit of the whole. We all need to be able to feel like we have contributed something here. And if some people need to be pushed to help contribute to the cause, sometimes, yes, you might have to twist a few arms to squeeze out a few coins here and there.
All right. How about this? How about we turn around, we have a little discussion, just betwixt the four of us, weigh options, and we let you know what we come up with. How about that?
By all means, have a conference. But don't do anything extreme.
Oh. Whatever would give you that impression that would be something we'd do.
I've just heard a few things here and there from my reports around the city.
Nyapith is gonna turn and kind of like gesture everybody to kind of like huddle together.
All right, gang. I know that this is kind of awkward, and they can probably hear everything that we're saying. But what do you think? You want to get paid to run away?
Nope.
Not really. Not really the
Right.
greatest taste there, is it, Wranran?
Not really. And plus, I'm not much of a runaway type of person.
Right.
And also, the second we leave, there's still the chance of things getting worse.
I hear what you're saying.
And she's gonna look directly at Kaine.
I really think what they're dealing with here is a staff thing issue. Not really bringing in the right equipment for certain individuals. I'm surprised they're not recruiting heavily from the Lord's Alliance. It feels like if they got the appropriate staff and put it into the right hands, maybe they would have a better time. If are you catching my drift, Kaine? You got a headache there? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Okay, all right. Trij. I mean, this could be a great opportunity for you to really, work up the ranks. You sure you're not wanting this?
And as she does that, she's gonna kind of subtly reach into her over jacket to kind of grab onto her whip.
I'm not a child. I don't run away from anyone.
That's right, hon.
And Nyapith will wink and stand up and turn around.
Well, I'm certain that you heard all of it, so it sounds like your very tempting offer there, Yano's gonna go fall on deaf ears.
Glassstaff has been back at work, and he kind of looks up and, sorry, I was busy. What was that?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're quite busy. Listen here, Yano. I'm gonna hit you with an alternative to your little thing. How about you and your ruffians here just give up now, and then I won't have to remove my boot from your ass later.
For the greater good, of course.
Think carefully. That's a size 15.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. As he's
GM, if he starts using any somatic anything, using his hands at all, Nyapith will lash out with her whip. Like the second she gets any indication that he's using that staff for anything.
No, he kind of has like tucked the staff
Cool.
like under his shoulder, and he's just kind of working on various things. And he kind of goes, that is very interesting. And he kind of looks to Aiden and the other ruffian. And he looks back at Aiden, and Aiden kind of looks at him. And Glassstaff kind of shrugs and goes, well, let it not be said that I didn't try. And he's fiddling around with some more things, and he puts a couple full vials down, and he picks up an empty vial. I tried. And he looks at you, and he downs
Knew I should have done.
seems to be nothing in the vial, and poof, disappears.
Nyapith is going to. What do I have at my disposal here?
So I have eye for detail. It's a combat action technically, but if I can make a wisdom perception check to spot a hidden creature or object.
I mean, yeah, I use that out of combat all the time.
So
I'm going to give everyone essentially one turn, one chance to do something before the next thing happens. So you would like to use your eye for detail.
yes.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 24.
Okay. Actually, I should have said perception or investigation, because you can uncover or decipher clues as well. But you were specifically looking for a hidden creature or object, correct?
Yeah.
You can't see it, but directly behind the table, you hear glass shatter. Like something glass was dropped. Anybody else?
Depends on what. Go for it.
I'm gonna just say, like, guys, I'm pretty sure he's just invisible.
Yeah,
So
Nyapith.
anything past you.
Nyapith is gonna take her hands on the bottom of this table, and she's gonna flip it back directly towards where he was standing.
I can't do that. I wanted to, but
this is a pretty hefty table with all the equipment, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Just do, I guess, like a
Athletics.
Yeah, do one of those strength things. I would say you're deadlifting a table.
19. I'm
I-
gonna burn my inspiration just to see if I can get higher.
I'm gonna say it's fine. Like you can't like push it back or anything like that, but you
Yeah, no,
you
she's
managed
just-
to
Tipping it.
yeah, you managed to get it up. It's a little bit hard, like it's not as easy to flip as everything else, but you're able to get under it and just push it under, and everything else starts to fall and crash and do all that stuff. Trij and Wranran, is there anything that you're doing like while this is all
While
starting to
this
happen?
is happening, I just I'm drawing my short swords, armed in both hands.
All right.
I wait. Shoot, how often can I do this?
Do I have any fancy tricks?
Oh no, I don't have that yet. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. So Trij is just gonna stand there and mean mug like he's been doing.
And that sounds very trash.
You're gonna hear a voice in your head. Hey, you got this, kid. I believe in you.
Thanks, Jim.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, actually, I could have asked Sam about it, couldn't I?
This is a 21.
Ooh. Actually, sorry, just really quick.
Mhm.
Hey, Sam, can you see him?
I can barely see it. I can't see too much. No.
Okay. Can you hear him? Do you know where he is?
I heard a bunch of crinkling and crackling. Stuff breaking. Are you breaking things?
No, a dude just disappeared, Sam.
Oh,
A
that's
bad
weird.
guy. A bad guy just disappeared, and I feel like
Why'd you let him do that?
he drank something that was invisible, and then he got invisible.
I love- It's like Joan Jett's bad reputation kicks in as Nyapith hurls this table and tries to just behind him. A dude disappeared, Sam.
I mean, that kind of sounds like a potion of invisibility there. You just drink it and then you turn invisible. You can't see.
Yeah, but is that? I mean, should we just block doors? And just swing at shit?
Hell, I just start swinging. See what you can do. If you need to stop them, you better stop them.
Cool. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, no problem. You got this, kid.
Hey guys, just block the doors and start swinging at shit.
It's like people are already like pulling out weapons.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Aiden Trij has a 15. Kaine, what did you get for your initiative?
I got a 15.
15. Who's got the better
I got a +2.
stuff? You got +2, Trij. You got a +1. So Kaine, you're gonna go first. I'm gonna give you a 16 though. Just because I don't know how it's gonna fit. Okay. Glassstaff disappears. The Redbrands are going at the ready, but as they're doing all this, Nyapith flips the table and kind of makes a mess of everything. let me do one more thing here. Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Let's see. Can you make this? There are liquids and all sorts of stuff. I see you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, there's stuff everywhere, and you can see just the outline of like random transparent feet on the floor in front of the bookcase. And like a little tiny circle. Up first is Wranran.
All right. In the midst of all of that, as soon as everything finished crashing down, I will lunge at this Redbrand here.
Hey, it's your buddy. He's looking real happy to see you.
And I will roll to hit with my short sword. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19's gonna hit.
That would be 8.
Good strong hit right away. He's looking real bloody.
And I would like to use my bonus action to attack with the left short sword. Does an 18 hit?
That's gonna hit.
And that is for 6.
In the commotion, he just was not prepared as you made your way forward, and he's looking real bad. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I do anything else? Nope, that is it.
Kaine.
You're not looking so great there, buddy. Need a breather?
Gonna wipe off his mouth. He's still at the ready.
I around this way. Lock that in his bag. And
Why
I will
does this-
stabby with some daggers. Should have stabby with daggers. I like that too.
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah. I got a 4. I'm gonna use my inspiration. 14.
Hold on, I have to think about this. I got totally like confounded now. Yes, that hits. Yes.
Nice.
Sorry. I had to think that through in my brain for a second.
Next new kind of originally, so just 4 plus 2. Should have been there. Damn it. 6.
Nice clean hit. Anything else?
I'll try to stab you with the other dagger. That is a 23. So close. It was a 19.
Mm-hmm.
For 3.
Hacked him up pretty good. He's looking pretty bloodied there.
And I'm just like, guys, make sure to block the doors. That's it for me.
Trij.
Is it an action to dump out my water?
It's probably not enough water to actually make puddles.
I mean, I'll give it a that's like pretty quick thing. So I'll give that as a free action.
Cool. So I'm just gonna like take my water skin and just like throw it around. Right.
Amazing.
Make as much water in the general vicinity as I can.
Okay, Try's just making it rain, literally.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, making it rain. And then
Casting create water.
And I'm gonna stay as much in front of this as I can, but like Nyapith, come help me with this door. And then
In a minute.
and then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this bad boy. Wait, hold on. Does this bad boy have any damage yet?
They both have damage done to them.
Perfect. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on that guy.
You do?
Yes. 11.
Oh, I need
That's a save, yeah.
I need some wisdom save. Ooh, they're not very bright, but it roll very well, unfortunately.
Oh
and
no!
saves. He has got his mind set. He is focused right now.
You had it for the first half.
All right.
Just being honest, they got a -1.
Jeez.
Oh man.
but a -1 to a 19 is still an 18. So
Yeah. Cool. Then I'm just gonna hold firm right here. Like fully going into like linebacker mode. Arms out, just looking at the ground, seeing where the footsteps are.
okay. Oh, I need to keep track of this too. Where's my pen? I have a very important question to ask the group.
Right.
Did anybody close the door on their way in?
I will speak honestly. I don't think Nyapith would have, because she was the first one in, so she wouldn't have closed it.
I was probably the last one in, and I don't think Trij closed it, but he is standing directly in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think about if it was open or closed. So I'm gonna say no.
That never crossed my mind.
There is a moment where behind the table there is just a poof of mist that you can see. It's very faint, but it kind of comes up a little bit. Otherwise, nothing much happens during those few seconds. And Nyapith, you're up next.
Nyapith is going to try. I'm pretty sure I know what's happened, but Nyapith is still going to take that table and shove it back, like trying to capture if somebody's back behind there. For her action, and just shove that table full force. What you need for that, boss?
Do another strength.
That's a 14.
I'd say, especially because it's like on its side now with the floor the way it is. The floor is difficult terrain now with how wet it is. Yeah, it slides. It gets some momentum and it slides pretty easily into the back bookshelves there.
Okay. I'm then going to action surge to get my action back for this round, and she's going to turn around and look out the door and try to shoulder out past Trij, looking at the ground. Can I see the pitter patter of painted wizard feet?
There's, no, there's nothing. There's no footsteps.
There's no footstep. Nyapith is shit. I don't want to do it, but I just really want to make sure that we get him. How much reach does this have? Okay, yeah, Nyapith's going to move 10 feet. She's gonna run directly to the bottom of the stairs, like in this fashion. Does she hit anything on her way there?
How are you?
Like, she is like.
How are you running?
This shoulder checking. This person's invisible. She knows that, and she knows that the way out is up those stairs. So she is shoulder down, like hauling. Because if she's gonna, she can't see footprints, so she doesn't think that he's taken steps in any direction. But she's gonna have shoulder down, so if she does hit this person, she can tackle.
Okay. I'm trying to like think about all of this in my head. And I'm also trying to make it as like fair as possible. So do me a favor and make me an acrobatics.
Acrobatic?
I think this might.
Can I make the argument that it's athletics? Because again, she's like shoulder down, like football player, like defensive line running. less gymnast, springy. She's not trying to dodge stuff. She's absolutely trying to hit whatever that might be there. She's throwing her full force into it. Meaning if there's not anything in this like path, she is running directly into that wall. Does that make sense? Like that's like
no, yeah, I know exactly that. Yeah, go ahead.
yes. I'm using my inspiration. Damn it.
You hike and you push your way to zigzagging around in the room, and you make your way to the door and don't really appear to hit anything, touch anything. Nothing grabs your attention.
Okay, she's then gonna turn around. Let me read. Yeah, that's gonna be my second action. She's trying to fill up this door, or actually, she's actually gonna stand like here on like the bottom part of the stairs, and call out into the room.
All right, you coward. Where the hell are you?
And that's gonna be her turn.
Kaine. God, does a 9 hit you?
Grand total 9? No.
Yeah.
Total 9.
Does the number 9 meet or exceed your...
Luckily, no.
Okay, then the Redbrand in front of you is very weak and whiffs the one attack. How about 6?
You know what? Surprisingly, no.
Okay, well, he's whiffing each time. Wranran.
Uh-oh.
Does a 15 hit?
That's a good question. Yes, it does.
Jesus. How about an 11?
No.
Alright. Aiden's gonna whiff 1, but 1 strikes you really hard for a grand total of 3 piercing damage. Top of the order is Wranran.
All right. Attack with a short sword. Does an 8 hit?
That doesn't.
All right. Second sword. Does a 16 hit?
That is going to hit.
That's 9. Yep, 9.
Describe for me how you end Aiden.
Let's see. So I'm assuming this is either the finishing blow or close to the finishing blow. So since the first sword didn't hit, I see it as he successfully either blocked or parried it. And as he's doing that, I come in with the other sword right to the ribs.
As you're pushing the sword into his chest, he looks at you and goes, Nice one. Could have used somebody. Use somebody like you. He's down. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Is it possible I can still throw it? No, I can't. I'll just move. Actually, no. I'll stay where I'm at as of right now.
Wait, why can't you throw? Oh no, you only have 2 short swords out, huh?
Yeah. I was about to say I was gonna throw a dagger, but like that's a third action.
Actually, yeah.
You could you can come start fighting this guy. Come this way.
Well, I said I'll
You
go
still have your
around.
movement, yeah.
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 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pop up right here.
I'm gonna say you can't go right there because there
the
Table right
table.
there.
that square and this square, there's table and mess all around there. So you can like climb on top and stuff like that. It might be a little like, difficult terrain. So that's that
I
square or
think
that square. You can squeeze in that square because this table is not there anymore. So you can move. Yeah, you can move there. It's just here. Let me. These two are difficult terrain.
Okay. Like, so like I can't like climb on it or anything, or just.
You can. It's just gonna be a little bit. Like it'll slow you down a little bit, but this square and this square where the table actually is now free. It doesn't have anything there.
But I have second story work. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. Does that count for it or no?
I think this isn't really because that's referring to like climbing, right? That's like
Gotcha.
that's like climbing up a mountain and stuff like that. This is you're trying. This is really like you're trying to walk on marbles and all that kind of stuff, and everything. So,
Okay, got it. I'll just
yeah.
move there and call it.
Okay. Kane, I don't think you're gonna need it, but you're next.
I'm actually gonna disengage and move to the other room,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my eye for detail to see if I can spot him still in here. I got a 25.
Kane, when you are moving into the room and you're backing up and around and looking everywhere, trying to see if you can spot any clues, you seem to bump into somebody. Or something. There's something that you bumped into. I don't know.
He's in the room, and I'm pretty sure he's literally right here. And, I think that's it, because that's my action, my bonus action. Yeah. Because I didn't want to get stamped on getting out the door.
Trish.
Trish, that's them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I gotta go again with the good old guiding bolt. Oh no. Wait,
That looks like
is
it was.
that to hit? No, guiding bolt just hits, doesn't it? Or does it?
I forget. You just did it.
No,
and I
that's
forgot.
magic. Magic missile is the one that automatically hits. Guiding bolt
Okay.
still, you still have to roll to hit.
Then I'm going to use my inspiration and roll that puppy again. That's 22 this time.
Okay. And you're
22 to hit.
you're aiming at green.
Yeah, that's a 9.
He gets shocked in radiant damage and falls limp to the ground.
Trij, close the door.
I mean, I do still have movement.
You have movement and I would say a bonus action.
Okay. I close the door.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Be right back.
Let me know when I can open it again.
Where are you, you little punk?
Nyapith is just filling up the door frame as much as she can with her shoulders.
I'll be back really quick.
This fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
He blinked.
I can't believe it. Trij, you killed 2 things today.
I killed 3
Right?
things today.
3 things today. Oh my gosh, you're so right, because you rammed the other one. Oh my god. You're on a freaking roll,
I am a
dude.
fucking murder hobo.
How does it feel? And Wranran, you got to have like the mano-y-mano moment with that douchebag.
Yeah,
Killing it.
Fucking murder hobo.
tried to jump me in a bar.
For real. I'll show you, bud.
Okie dokie.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, so the door's closed. Nyapith is blocking that door.
With her massive frame intentionally. Yes.
I am. Let me. Can I? Okay. Kaine, does a 24 hit you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I realized what I did as soon as I got in there.
Sorry, this is not. I'm gonna need to get the new tracker that can do all that stuff. One. It's not that much. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be
that.
fine. You feel just this charge of electricity course through your body as Glass Staff reappears right next to you. And you take, brace yourself, a whopping total of 1 lightning damage.
Hell yeah.
I'm dead. I mean, no.
It's like, I thought did you get hit again?
He's going to be very upset with all of this and goes, well, guess I've got to do things the hard way. Nyapith, you're up.
She's going to pop her, like hearing him speak. She's gonna step back in through the door and she's gonna say,
Hi, I'm doing things the hard way.
and avoiding Kaine, she is going to use her breath weapon, kind of like leaning up on this desk directly at what's his bucket? Glass staff. So I'm gonna need a
She
dex.
kind of like does that like motion. He's gonna try to like pull back as much as he can.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw, please. Got to beat a 12.
Got a 14.
Okay, so he'll take 5 lightning damage.
It looked like it hurt 5 times more than what you just did to me.
Tingly, really.
And then I'm going to let me double check and make sure that I can do what I think I want to do. Oh, I can't because that was an attack. And then she's going to whip out with her whip. Heck yeah. A 21 to hit.
Yup.
5 slashing damage. I'm going to burn a superiority dice to do a trip maneuver. So I will need a strength saving throw. Needs to beat a 14.
Did not.
He is now prone. And so Kaine will have advantage on his next attack. And that's my turn.
Well,
Where are you? What?
She pops out, lightning breaths followed by a whip. Like as he dodges, she catches his like ankle with the whip and yanks, and then is just gonna look at Kaine and be like, "Well, don't just stand there."
Kaine, make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 14.
Wish you guys would stop rolling so good. Wranran, you're up. I mean, I don't. The rules are gonna be what they're gonna be. I love it either way. But.
Alright, what could I do? I guess listening to the commotion from the other room. I suspect they found them.
Yeah, you would hear like essentially a lightning bolt next room.
Lightning crackles, whip and a thud.
And Kaine, what are you doing? Don't just stand there. I will slide past Trij, open the door. And
Nyapith will scream, "Close the door!"
and then slam it behind me. And as he is prone on the ground, I will attack with my short sword. I will use my inspiration and roll.
Nope. Nope.
You have advantage already.
You have advantage already.
He's prone. Yeah.
Oh, that's
You're
right.
flanking and he's prone, so do it again.
Ooh,
Go again, bud.
20.
There it
Dirty
is.
20.
Yep.
And then roll for damage.
It's hard to assume you're gonna murderize him before I get a chance.
Wranran, the great murderizer.
Makes me sad.
I don't get sneak, do I?
Yeah, you do.
You do because you have advantage on the roll. So you
Advantage.
get sneak.
Yep.
Oh, so then 12.
Yep.
Hmm?
Okay. And you'll see Glassstaff roll his staff away from him and put up his hands. Okay. What do you do?
Can I come in yet, guys?
Wranran, grab that
Yeah.
staff.
Got it.
Kaine, you're next up in the turn order.
I'm gonna
Kaine, can you tie his
pull up the rip
hands?
here.
Do what
I'm
feels
going to
right.
Stab him in the chest. That's what I'm gonna do. I got a 18.
Roll again. It's at advantage.
The 18 to hit.
Yeah.
That was the highest one. That was the highest.
Oh, you roll twice. Oh, okay. Sorry. I mean, yeah, that definitely hits.
Plus the sneak attack because he's prone. That is 19 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
As you
While I'm stabbing him, I'm just gonna say, for the greater good.
plunge your sword deep within Glassstaff's chest, he is gonna cringe up as it's a nice clean hit, and he's gonna have a big smile on his face, and he reaches up a bloody hand and like grabs your arm, Kaine. He just smiles at you and says, "Oh, the spider's gonna love you." Glassstaff is dead. You are out of initiative order.
Nyapith's like gonna stand in the door with like her hands out.
Kaine, what the heck?
She was all about greater good. That's what he wanted, right?
Yeah, greater good. Information, Kaine. He could have told us what the heck that spider guy was up to. I mean, it's fine, but
A mage, you don't know what he could have done.
Nyapith is kind of crossing over to the door to open it up for to check on Trij. She does.
no, I don't. But I happen to know he's worthless without that.
And she points to Wranran, who's I'm assuming just holding the
Yeah,
staff.
We don't know what he had on him. We don't.
Guys,
know
what's
how he-
happening? Did I miss it all?
Yeah, she opens the door.
Hi, Trij. You okay, hon?
Great, I killed another guy.
I'm proud of you, sweetie. All right. Well, we got ourselves a staff. Here's what I propose to you all. We finish clearing out that room, get as much information that we can. Written communications, anything we can find. There was another door. Be careful. I'll get our trader here. And she kind of nudges Yarno's body with her boot. I'll carry him back out so we can confirm my suspicions with Sildar. And then I say we get the heck out of here.
Yeah,
What do
I
we-
mean, they'll probably leave
that
once
sounds
we
like
took
a
out the
plan.
leader.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has.
Nyapith's going to go over to Yarno's body, or who she perceives to be Yarno. And she's just gonna load that up, like get it up over her shoulder. So she has this mage.
Wranran, make sure be careful with that staff. Just don't bump it into anything if you can avoid it.
This thing is really glass.
I mean, too bad none of us are. Well, I don't know. Maybe Trij can do something with it.
I mean, we should hold on to it either way. Like, we don't know what it does or what importance it is, and we probably shouldn't just toss it aside for now, at least. I'm gonna investigate the other room, like the tombs, the books, the scrolls, see if there's anything, I don't know, worth it.
Sure, yeah. Make a investigation.
A 24. Yeah.
I was in the wrong room. Um. So you're perusing different books, different things that are just on the shelves and everything. There's one that looks like it's been, I don't know, used more recently. There's actual some like pages in this book that seem more like, I don't know, you know how newer books are not a lot of like red books, they're still pretty tightly bound, but as the more you read a book over and over, it just kind of like expands and like the binding gets, this one's been used a lot. And it's a tome that's written in Dwarvish. There are notes, though, that are in the margins, like it's been translated back and forth a little bit. The name Ermon comes up a few times. And
Can I get a spelling on that, GM?
URMON.
URMON.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And it goes back and forth a little bit. Actually, you all should have this information. It's pretty much spelling out the information of the background of this campaign, of the agreement 500 years ago about the Phandelver's Pact. And they shared the rich mine of a wondrous cave known as Wave Echo Cave. It had magical powers, and they turned all of that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells. All the details that you see there are kind of in this journal. There's also like a drawing and the notations off to the side. There's a drawing of a mace that looks pretty fancy, and underneath is the name Lightbringer. It seems that Lightbringer was commissioned by priests of Lathander, the god of dawn, from the mages working with the gnomes and the dwarves of the Phandelver's Pact. That's about all that you can gather from a quick perusal of the journal. There's some other spellbook things, not like spellbooks, but like notations on magic and potions and other things here and there. It's a lot of like educational type stuff.
I want them all. Can I just open up a cart?
I mean, I don't think you brought a cart with you, but
I'll go find a cart. I mean, I'd like to take the tomb at least. Maybe like
Mhm.
one random book just to browse over.
yeah. So you can take the tome with you. If you want to mark it in your inventory, you can mark it as even I forgot his name already. Ermon's journal, something like that.
Trij, Wranran, you want to check out that other door?
Sure.
We can check that one out. Before I do, Aiden wasn't holding any like special equipment, was he? Or just basic?
Yeah, Aiden
Darn.
Aiden was Redbrand with a name. He was
Yeah. I
didn't
figured.
have any special privileges with the title, unfortunately. He's was maybe working towards it, but
Like I didn't even want it for the stats. I just wanted like if he had a special weapon, I would have just taken it. Just like
But like a
To
ring
remember.
or necklace, just something.
um
Just cut off a finger.
yeah, there's not too much
Look at Vesuvius.
not too much on his body, unfortunately. I will say that there were Kaine, to kind of finish up because you had a really nice roll there. There might have been some stuff that you could have looked at and gathered from the table, but that's just broke.
Yeah. I thought about it originally, but I was like, we're gonna have to flip the table. It's gone. It's done for.
It's all, yeah, bottles are broke and dry ingredients are now wet, and it's kind of a weird concoction of things. Wranran, you're opening up this door or listening into the door?
I would like to listen in.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
All right. No way I messed this up a third time. 11.
You don't really hear anything coming from the other side.
Okay. Well, I will open the door and walk on inside.
All right, you don't have to go very far because it's just a hallway. There's another door directly in front of you, and stairs leading up to your, what is that, your left.
All right. Okay. Oops. So then I will. Well, I will listen in onto this door here.
Make another perception check.
I shall. Alright. This one has to be a good one. My perception sucks. 12.
Slightly better.
It's like progressively getting better by 1.
Yeah. That's all you need is one at a time. You can hear some clattering and some small chatter. You can't really make out a lot of the words that are being said, but there's a couple voices, and sounds like they're I don't know, kind of doing something in there with some clanging and clattering.
Okay. I will turn back to Trij and just like, just put my finger up to my mouth, like just be quiet. Motion like to hold your armor. And I will just start checking upstairs.
Okay,
Just going up.
You're gonna go up the stairs.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'll give this to you flat out. You walk up the stairs, and yeah, it's
It just heads back out.
opens up to where you were before. You see a bridge in front of you, and further down there's another bridge. And you can see like the storage room just opening up to your left. Yeah, it's the main hall, I guess.
Okay.
Nyapith is gonna kind of situate glass staff on her shoulder. You find anything good there, Kaine? Anything
mean,
that give?
There's a tomb that tells more about the whole games thing. Bring that with us, and the rest is like interesting stuff, but I can't take it all with me. But it's all just spells and potion alchemy, just educational notes and stuff.
All right.
Nothing more about Redbrand or anything like that.
Yeah. No letters from a certain somebody. Actually, that bedroom back there. Yeah. Trij, can you come help me? Come help me look real quick.
Yeah.
And Nyapith's gonna kind of still hoisting this dead body.
Oh, I really hope I don't get blood all over my coat. Hey, will you just look through this desk here, see if you can't find any? You're looking for letters, secret compartments, kind of shady spy stuff.
Great. And sorry. I look for those things.
Okay. So also, I think I forgot to maybe mention this specifically. Maybe you did, maybe I didn't. There is a chest at the foot of the bed. I think I didn't say that.
That was the other thing. Once the desk was done, and Nyapith was going to gesture over to the chest as well.
Okay. I didn't know if I had mentioned that before, but that is important.
Did.
There's so there's the bed. There's the bed, there's the chest, there's the desk, or the big furniture type pieces. Make an investigation check then for the desk.
That's a 4. That's a big old 4.
It's a bunch of random papers and things, all that kind of stuff. Nyapith, were you
I'm kind of pull out that drawer. I would say I'm helping, not necessarily doing my own. Because again, I feel like her hands are full with holding this body. So if I can assist in giving her, bandage or whatever, happy to do that.
Since there's no this isn't a proficiency case, I will kind of leave it up to you two actually. Depending on what you're doing to help with the actual searching. If you are looking as well, I'll have you make your own investigation, but if you're more guiding, I'll let Trij roll again for
No, Trij, look, you see that little switch there? Flip that, and I think that'll open up that top piece there. Yeah, you got it. There you go.
So that's
Roll
another
again.
roll for me.
yeah, roll again.
Damn it.
That's a 5.
I just want to see what would have happened because I don't have good investigation.
I'm
It wouldn't have
sorry.
been much better. It would not have been much better. So we are fine.
By the way, Keen's just leaning in the doorway, kind of watching them, laughing at them,
Mm-hmm.
struggling to investigate.
And Yapith's gonna, who again is holding a dead body, is gonna. Well, okay, well, just go look at that chest over there then.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
No, you're doing great. What are you saying? You're doing great.
Okay, and so I'm going to investigate the chest.
You don't have to investigate the
Come on,
chest.
10.
You don't have to investigate the chest. The chest is just opens up, and there's stuff in it. The desk
stuff.
has, I don't know. You're not finding anything. It's just papers and pens and all sorts of random. I don't know. Nothing looks important there. The chest opens up, and you find some of the best pickings of the Redbrand's loot over the last few months. You find, please take an inventory of this. 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces. Just add another 50 gold pieces. I don't know what those things are, but they're worth 10 gold pieces each. So add another 50 gold pieces. These are two items I know. 2 paradots. They are worth 15 gold pieces each. And a pearl worth 100 gold piece. It also, let me know if I need to like...
Sorry, 2 paradots worth how much?
15 gold pieces.
And
Each.
a pearl. Yep.
And 1
Is worth-
pearl.
Worth 100?
Correct.
Got it.
There are also 2 scrolls. A scroll of Charm Person. And a scroll of Fireball. It's always a satisfying moment when they get their first fireball.
Yeah, I hear you can make some pretty decent drinks out of that. I mean, I stay away from hard liquor these days, but
That's not the same.
well, I
Got a
didn't-
lot of
no, it's
cinnamon in
not.
it. It's got a
Are
lot
you
of
sure? I'm pretty sure that's what they called it.
Yes.
I mean,
Doesn't
it
mean
is
the
a little
same thing.
spicy.
I mean, yes, but still not the same thing.
Yes, I know. I'm just kidding. All right.
No.
Anything else in there,
Joe-
Trish?
Sorry, GM, what is a peridot?
It's a gem.
It's a Jemmy Gem.
Oh, great.
It's the fancy little gem.
You ever watch Steven Universe?
Yeah.
Yes, bud.
That's the only reason I know it.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew it was a stone before that, but yeah, it's all the gems have become popular with that.
Oh.
It's like a light green gem.
Great.
I want to do like a courtesy secret investigation at the desk, like not to kind of like, like I don't want to be like Trij, you're bad at this. I'm just kind of like looking on my own.
No, it's fine to go over what other people like. Even if
Well,
there
no,
was like the mother
I-
load in there, you want to do it again. It's like, oh, and
Kaine
now we've
is
got.
trying to be nice in his own way by not making it obvious that Trij is just, but might potentially be bad at something.
Sure. So make
Well,
an
he's-
investigation.
While
he
he's doing
realizes
that,
Trij is riding on a high.
yeah.
I
Yapith's
mean,
gonna
a
mention.
murder high, so it's different.
Trish, be really careful with those funds. I really think it's going to help the inn with those damages. This should cover the costs to help fix it up. So make sure we keep a real close eye on that.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Looking over some of the work that Trij did, there is a lot of just random parchments here and there, some manifests that just lists, a bunch of stuff. Could be the stuff that's in the next room over or some other things, just, random things here and there. One that's kind of tucked in amongst the rest of the papers is very intriguing, and you keep this one. Can read through this letter really quick. I will copy and paste this as well. But this letter is signed at the bottom with a symbol that looks exactly like a black spider. It reads, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me. Now, why does that come up as a image? Okay.
It's not nice to me. I'm doing this.
Don't know why that's coming up like that.
I'm just gonna kind of try to make eye contact with Nyapith and kind of like just nod at the desk and like put it on top. I'm like, and just kind of like just go against the wall and lean, like, you know, nothing's different or anything.
Oh, hey, Trij, just give that desk one more look. There's that paper there on top. Will you look at that? I feel like that's got to be something. Oh, you're muted.
You muted.
Shoot. Can I roll just roll investigation one more time to see if like I just really biff this? Because narratively, I think that would be lovely.
Yes.
Actually, I go to this wall.
Oh, that's a 16. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I just didn't notice this before, but that's got a weird signature on it. It's a spider, like what we've been looking for, like the guy talked about, right? The spider.
That's what I was hoping we would find. Something direct connections. What's it say there, Trij?
It says Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me strangers due to arrive in Phandelver.
Jeez,
Did they take our dwarven maps?
They didn't. The goblins did.
Oh.
Remember they jumped what was his name? The little dwarf hired us for the job. Normally I'm better at names than this. Crap. Rockseeker. Yeah, Gundren jumped him and took the map to the king. King. Oh goodness, this is really getting in my head. What was the king's name? It was something weird.
All I can think of is King Roll.
Roll, right, and Cragmar Castle. So it sounds like we've got, I don't remember. Kaine, do you remember, were they working with the Black Spider or were they doing their own bit?
I don't remember saying anything about a black spider. They were just talking about the king, and
I know we've had
I don't know.
heard
We
it
started an
before.
uprising so quickly; it's hard to keep track of what was going on.
Wait.
No,
Hold on.
I remember now. Clark had orders to keep Gundren from reaching Phandelver. Because that's what Sildar, when we saved him, Gundren hired us as a distraction. He hoped that we would get jumped by the goblins instead, because they were they were a bunch of jerks.
But this Albrecht
Yeah,
is
he worked.
Sildar.
Yeah, he worked with Sildar. He was with the Lord's Alliance, and he probably could have laid off some of the cobs. She's gonna like adjust him on his shoulder again. Here's what I think. We'll take that letter. Let's get out of here, because the longer we stand around, the sooner we're likely to be found out. Let's take everything we found and get back to the inn. We can
What are we
hopefully
gonna do with
Sildar with him.
the ones-
Well, I'm gonna
with the
give him.
ones that are left.
Well, I mean, my thought is that they'll disperse, but they might not. And either way, rather not deal with them now. I'm not feeling so hot. I don't know about you, but it could be we cut off the head of the snake. They'll just disperse. They're not going to get direct orders anymore. And at very least, this is going to be a crushing blow to their morale. Just four adventurers just pretty much took their hideout by storm. I imagine they're not going to be feeling too great. We can maybe check back in tomorrow, but I say we go to the inn and we drop off some of this luggage and get some rest and start putting together some of these clues, because I'm thinking this is a little more tangled together than.
You could probably wrap that body in that blanket and tie it up, so it's
No, it's
blood
fine.
everywhere.
The blood, it's already happened. So
I mean, are you gonna bring a bloody corpse into the inn?
well, I imagined I would take care of it respectfully, Kaine. I'm not a complete idiot, but there might be something about it.
Back, but I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm just saying.
That's fine. Wranran, did you see a way out of here other than the way we came?
I don't think Wandering would have heard that because he's currently at the top of the stairs still.
Gotcha. Yep. She's got. Oh, where's Wranran? Okay. Well, let's all get together. Trij, you feeling good about that plan?
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about this letter.
You got some thoughts?
I mean, why is the spider writing to Sildar?
Oh, and this wasn't to Sildar. This is to Yano. That's to this guy.
No, that says Lord Albrecht, and Sildar's name is Albrecht Sildar.
No, this is Yano
that's
Albrecht.
Yano.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yano Albrecht.
Okay, I feel better now.
Okay.
I got really scared.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. My confidence in Sildar's abilities is not high, as we have now saved him twice in the course of a week. So, I will work with what we've got, but his buddy kind of snowed the snowman right under his nose. So I'm imagining he's going to take this as a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
This one is his friend that went missing, right?
Yeah.
What it was?
Yeah, I think he was. My guess is that he was approached by the competitors and was given a very intriguing offer, or how did he phrase it? A profound opportunity. He just couldn't resist it. When somebody who's not used to having a lot gets a taste of something more, it gets pretty tempting. I think Yano here kind of took up the black spider on whatever he was managing to get. But we should really talk about this somewhere where I can have a beer and not have him continue to just bleed all over me.
Yeah. Let's go to bed.
As they're finishing up, Wanderer makes his way back down the stairs, at least into the doorway here.
I mean, we're all gonna go to where Wranran was.
We're gonna make our way out of the hideout, whether that's
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to meet up with him.
yeah.
Assuming you're gonna
to
tell us
do.
that's a way outside. Correct.
We can just head back the way that we came, but we just gotta be quiet.
So yeah, I'll speed run you through this.
Okay.
You guys with the body in tow make your way out of the Redbrand hideout. Let me move you back to Phandelver. And make your way out of the forest and back into town. We're gonna be wrapping up, and I will say that you will make your way back to the inn, and we'll pick up next session at the inn and kind of doing some I don't know, some wrap up of all that stuff, kind of debrief all of what happened, whatever you guys want to do about all of that stuff. I will also say this, before next session, you're going to get another level up, because this was a big
Ooh.
this
Ooh.
milestone
Big
of
day.
taking care of the red brands and all that. Yeah. But I want
a little berserker now, right?
I wanna leave everybody off on kind of a more jovial note. And this is going to be a side encounter here, because as you're making your way back into town, as you're maybe about halfway in, there is, I don't know, just a lighter feeling in the air around the town. It, you know, your bodies and you're physically just tired from the events that just happened. But there's also just some joy, just a weight that's been lifted. And as you're walking through the town back to the inn, you see somebody heading in your direction. It is a younger gentleman, finely dressed, and he's pulling a large cart behind him. And as he's coming your direction, you feel an immense amount of joy as you hear the song that he sings. Oh, I've got a big bag full of crap. You might find junk or you might find gold, but one man's treasure is another one's trash. In my big bag full of crap. Well, hello there. You guys look like you've been having a time.
No. Just no.
Nyapith has got a dead body over her shoulder.
Yeah. You would say we've had a quite an evening. Don't worry about him. He's just taking a nap. He drank too much fruit punch, spilling it just everywhere.
Oh, now don't mind me. Ain't none of my business.
Right. You got a bag of crap. Is that literal or figurative? Figurative.
Well, ma'am, that depends on your definition of what crap may be. Do you all consider yourselves in the market for some interesting and exotic wares?
Is it free?
Oh, everything has a price. I might be able to work out a bit of a deal with y'all, though, if the money ain't fair. I tell you what, though, some of these things that I've got in here are pristine. Allow me to introduce myself to y'all. My name is Saito. I come around these parts to pick up what I can and give where I can. And if I can give you something worthwhile, well, it would be my pleasure.
Mr. Saito, that is greatly appreciated.
Please. Mr. Saito was my uncle. You can just call me Saito.
Well, all right there, Saito.
Again, Nyapith's gonna kind of look at the party and
you wouldn't happen to have, well, I don't know. Trish, is this something that you want? Maybe some new armor, or
I might have some of that.
Is this okay? Is this like a grab bag? Is this like a I have to just grab something and hope that it's good, or do I get to actually look at stuff?
That's the strange part, is that, yeah, you pretty much gotta luck out with what you can get. I've got a bit of a running inventory, but I don't quite remember where I might put everything. So, yeah, you might come out with something really good. Hopefully.
I mean, here's the thing. Gambling always sounds like it's fun, but I do feel like more often than not, I'm just going to waste my money. You're going to tell me there's all this gold and wonderful things, and then I'm going to come out with cat poop. I don't want cat poop.
Well, I can guarantee I don't actually collect feces, but
you said it's a bag full of crab.
Yeah, it's just a bag full of random crab, not literal crab. I wouldn't actually do that, but I go around and I collect wares from all sorts of places, and let me tell you, some of these things you will never find anywhere else.
all right, I'll bite. How's this work? I tell you what I want, or I just kind of reach into that bag and pull out what I pull out.
Well, let's see. You guys look like you're all starting out, and I think I might be able to maybe cut a deal as well. So here's how this is going to work, and this is how it's going to work. You can reach into his big bag of crap, which is just a giant bag of holding.
great.
Reach inside, roll a 1d100, and whatever you roll, you get to keep. You start out with the first roll as 50 gold. The next roll after that is going to be an additional 50 gold. So one roll is 50, the next one is 100, the next one's 150. But, and this is where you're going to kind of kick yourself in the butt, he's also looking for new ideas. New items that could possibly be beneficial to adventurers around the way. And so, instead of money, if you'd like, you can give Saito a little bit of inspiration in exchange for a roll and grab an item from the bag.
Hold on.
Remember when I was being very generous with all of them?
It's true.
I feel
I
no.
think
I
I
feel no
have-
qualms.
I think
I
I have
will-
one inspiration left. Because I got an inspiration for making Sarah laugh a lot. And then I got an inspiration later for making you laugh a lot. And I only used one.
Well, yeah, I think it only marks it as one in the thing.
I'm
but-
looking through my notes.
Oh, yeah,
and I will
it has.
sell that. I'll spoil this for you too. He's gonna come up from time to time in the campaign, so you can
Yep.
take what you want now, and you can come out with some. There is some stuff here.
All right.
I don't doubt it, but Nyapith is gonna hear that 50 gold and go,
50 gold? Are you kidding me? This is highway. No.
Nyapith's gonna kind of back up. So if one of you guys wants to go for it, absolutely do it. But one of Nyapith's traits is that she's cheap. So
I'm gonna use my one inspiration for it.
Well, all right then. Go right ahead and reach inside and see what you get.
Roll a D100,
Roll a D100 for me.
D4, D6, D8. Oh, there it is. $63.
oh no.
Oh
Ah.
no.
Oh no.
You reach inside and you get this. Oh, you're one of them roguish fellas, aren't you?
No way. Yeah.
Oh, well, this one's pretty good. This is a pretty good sneaking potion I picked up a ways back. And you can mark this in your inventory as like a separate note or something. You have picked up a potion of White Claw.
Damn it.
Your stealth rolls gain +10. And law enforcement, wherever you are in a major city or whatever, law enforcement will ignore you for 5 hours. Because you know what they say, there ain't no laws with the claws.
Oh, jeez.
You hold on to
Yes.
that and make sure you'll use that well.
Oh, I will.
Hey Nyapith.
Yeah, Trij.
Nyapith, can I use some of the bad guy money?
Yes, you can use some of the bad guy money, but we really should be
So-
saving it, you know.
So you said 50 silver, right?
50 gold.
Oh, okay.
Gold's gonna make sure I make my way from town to town a little bit better.
Nyapith
Okay.
winces at gold.
To clarify, is this per person or is this just grand total rolls?
It's gonna be
50 or an inspiration, period.
yeah. But
Well,
you're
like,
asking if
like-
it's like individuals
Like,
and
so
stuff
say
like
if
that.
I go next, is it 50 for me or is it 100 for me kind of thing, you know?
It will be individuals.
All right.
Do what you gotta do,
So-
Trij.
So I'm gonna pay the man 50 gold pieces. And it's the D100.
Yep.
56.
Ooh.
It's gonna be cat poop.
I hope it's
God,
cat.
I hate you.
You reach in and you pull out a pair of scissors. Ooh. Trying for a new look? He's asking you.
Wait, time for a new look?
Are you trying for a new look?
No.
Oh. Well, maybe someday you might want to, or maybe if other folks want to share in some of the, well, you can pass it along. Those there are mystic scissors. If you'd like, you can grow out your hair or shorten it. Just kind of do that however you'd like. And that's what the mystic scissors are. You can adjust your hair however you'd like. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer instantaneously. Whatever you want.
Try's just immediately get emo bangs. Like as he's holding the scissors, it just
Yes.
boom.
I'm just so sad and confused, and I just touch it with my head, and it just gives.
No, but it's only like one, like that half
Yeah.
design where it just covers like
Yeah.
the whole eye, and like
Yeah.
this one's
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Could work well for disguising some semblance of yourself if you like.
Nyapith, I'm taking some of the money. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'll
gosh,
take
you
one.
guys think gold just grows on trees?
Yeah. Like almost. You know what? I won't take 50. I'll take like 27 out of it.
Okay,
I'll spend the rest of my money.
I will give you
Just so you get-
27.
So retract. And then why not? Why not? I got a custom one. $50. 50 even.
Oh no.
I hate when you giggle.
Sorry, because I love this idea because we have covered this. If anything else, this shows you a bit of the range of the items that I've put in this
Oh,
Oh
list.
God.
Oh man. I got cat poop.
Saying.
Kaine, this is a Dungeons and Dragons item. You can look this up right now and add it to your inventory. You have a ring of mind shielding.
Oh, that's a very good item. Can I? Ooh, I have so many questions about this item.
Well, and here's the thing. He's got a pretty decent knowledge of all of these things. Ooh. That's a pretty rare item there, sir. Are you you want to know how that there thing works?
Yeah, of course.
You ever have someone poke around in your head there?
Yeah, just recently.
If you wear that ring, you gotta really, get in touch with that ring. But while you wear that ring, they can't get in there. You're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. And creatures can only telepathically communicate with you if you allow it. And I know some of those things are pretty rare, so if you want, you can go ahead and take some time, concentrate real hard. You make that ring invisible. I mean, you could spend some time also make it visible again, but do that stuff. But now here's the fun part. Here's the tricky part. You guys look like you've been beat up quite a bit. And this is where this is going to come in real handy there, sir. If you fail to keep living while wearing the ring,
It's common for me.
your soul will enter the ring. Well, unless it's already got somebody in there. I'm pretty sure that one's empty, so you don't have to worry about that. You can stay there if you want, or you can go along your merry way, but you can hang out in that ring for as long as you want. If somebody else, puts on the ring, they can do all that stuff too, and they can actually talk to you back and forth a little bit.
Man, I don't plan on dying, but yeah, that's pretty useful.
It's always good to have some insurance just in case.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
quite a find you got there. I'm impressed. Any other pulls? Anybody else? Miss, you seem like
Yeah.
you're not
Go for it.
impressed with my wares.
I just laughed, and the damage is done at the end.
Think of it as team building exercise.
Fine.
Well,
Fine,
we do.
all right.
Yeah,
It's coming,
We've got all the silver too.
Yeah, no, we'll pull it. We'll pull it from the funds. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me take some of that trash.
Nyapith will absolutely not be spending her own money on this. It will come from the Patty's money.
Wow, I'm
Uh,
the only one that spent my money. I feel I'm gonna take some money back later.
but yeah, Nyapith will pay up. D100.
There's a good chance there might be more money in there. You might just come out even, or even make some money off of this.
I mean, that's fair. 18.
You reach inside, and this one's a little bit bigger. It's about a medium-sized thing, but you could still probably, hold on to it okay. But you pull it out, and it has on this giant wheel all of the different alignments. You've pulled out the Wheel of Morality. Anybody who spins this will change their alignment to something random. And you roll to figure out what that random alignment is.
This works on anybody?
Oh yeah, anybody. They just have to be the one to take the win and spin there.
Do they have to willingly do it?
I suppose they would have to want to spin that. Don't know anybody who would want to change everything about themselves just for no reason.
Saying, what if someone was just not like a pleasant person and someone put their hand on the wheel and then the wheel started spinning? Does it work on them still?
Hey, Kaine. You got your item. You worry yourself about your item. I'll worry about mine. Okay. All right. So keep
Sure.
I see your gears turning there. Hands off my wheel.
Did you spin the wheel?
No, I didn't spin the wheel. Do you want to spin the wheel? Maybe we can turn that neutral frown upside down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if this is actually, I don't know, the good me?
I mean, that's possible. Well, we'll find a use for it yet.
And Nyapith's gonna kind of like tuck it under her arm with this and kind of heave up the body.
Would have been useful a little while ago, I think, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll find some folks that are willing to make a bet.
Anything can be useful if you find a use for it.
Fair. That's fair. So you guys set? Have you concluded your business with the
We're good.
bag
with
man?
that. We're out.
And there's plenty more where that came from. I'm willing to help where I can.
I think I'm
Alright,
okay
we
for now.
Can't go, bro.
So I'm gonna take my weird scissors and go to bed.
Yeah, we can open up a barber morality shop.
At least it's not cat poop.
There's no cat poop in here. Might be a cat.
Is there?
One
is
might
there
have jumped in
candy?
there at some point. Candy? Don't know about candy in particular. Might be some food items. There is drink.
You're not gonna spend 100 gold to try to win some candy.
I know. I just
Well.
wish I bought more from the ogres.
Well, we can go back. Like they're supposed to open shop here, right? Like
Oh,
maybe we'll go let them know what's going on, and you can pick up more candy.
There
Great.
was that candy I did pick up. Had a real interesting flavor to it and some magical properties.
No, it will be a cold day in the 9 hells when I let you spend 100 gold on the potential to get some magic candy. Yeah, done. Saito, it has been a pleasure.
Doing business with you. Nyapith is actively shouldering Trij away from the bag.
Well, all right. Now you all have a very good rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you around on the trails.
Yeah, you might. You might.
Not if we see you.
And you see him pick up the cart with his giant bag, and he rolls down, whistling a jolly tune. I will also. I let me tell you this. This has some random items from the game that are like useful things. There are some just fun items that have properties. There is some crap. There's also, I'm going to be honest with you about this, the potential for previous gold, treasure, things like that you may have missed from other places
Oh, very
will
cool.
get added in here. So, for example, that chest that you looted, if you didn't loot that chest, would have been put in here.
Pretty cool.
Just to keep in mind on some of the items on that. And that was a very nice spread of the items on there. And I am so excited about what this means. Because, man, I could not have planned that narrative aspect. I enjoyed watching all of your faces. Thank you all for indulging me with that. And